If we were creating an animated feature or an animated short, the location of the camera to the action and the distance as well as the angle of movement would really help us tell a story in some very unique ways. If we were to create this story in relation to a script that was written for us, that script would have some detailing and some keywords in terms of the type of shot that each scene would be composed of. What we want to look at in this video is what some of those shots are, just so you can understand the differences between these shots. The first shot is a set shot in which the camera is stationary and the action passes in front of the camera. We can help sell this particular shot with objects that are remaining stationary, such as the cloud in the background and the flagpole in the foreground with the flag flapping in the wind. Here's the same shot as a tracked shot, sometimes referred to as a truck shot or dolly shot, in which the camera is moving alongside the action. So it's called this because usually a camera will be mounted on a dolly, which might sit on a track as it's rolled, or attached to a truck as the truck is moving along with the action. And so the goose here is flying in the center of our screen because the camera is moving with it. We help sell this shot by having other objects move around it. So you can see the cloud in the background moving. In this sense, because the goose is moving forward, these items are moving backwards. And you also have that flagpole then also moving. Notice one of the key features here is the stuff that's in the foreground is going to move right to left much faster than what is in the background. The next shot is a pan shot in which the camera would be in one position, but we're going to turn the camera on a tripod. And so we're going to basically pan, in this case, from left to right. The next shot is a truck in shot. Again, the camera will be mounted to a moving vehicle or on a dolly with a track, and that camera is going to move forward for a truck in shot. So we're in essence zooming in. Now there's a difference between this and zooming in that in zooming in the camera is stationary and we're simply changing the range of the lens. In a truck in shot, the camera is moving. For our purposes in creating animation, there's really not a lot of difference between trucking in and zooming in. The opposite of a truck in is a truck out. We start zooming in and we move outward from the scene. Then we might do a mix shot of both a pan and a zoom simultaneously. Another type of shot is an aerial shot, or sometimes referred to as a bird's eye. So here we have a car moving down a road and we're looking at it from above. Now there is a slight difference between an aerial shot and a bird's eye. A bird's eye usually is also tracking the movement as well. So it may be a helicopter following the car as it goes down this road. That would be a true bird's eye, and an aerial shot tends to be more stationary. The opposite of a bird's eye shot would be a worm's eye shot, where the camera is basically sitting on the ground kind of looking up. You might use this in a shot such as a cattle stampede, where you really want to see the action from the ground, and you're basically going to see a lot of cattle feet and the underside of the cattle. It would give the feeling of being stepped on during the stampede. There are other camera shots. These are the most common ones. A Dutch shot is one sort of where the camera is tilted and often is used in more of a scary or horror type scene. You'll also see keywords in scripts as far as the distance in terms of medium distance, close up, long distance. So you might have a medium pan or a long distance pan. You might have a close up track shot or a long distance track shot or a medium track shot.